Hello and welcome everyone to another one of our casual coffee chats. It is the 16th annual Canadian Holistic Nutrition Conference, and this year our topic is Nourish Our Future, exploring the science and power of nutrition. We have two conferences this year, so one in Calgary on April 13th and one in Toronto on May 11th. I am very excited today to be with one of our Calgary speakers, Greg German, Magic Wand for Behavior Change. Welcome. So excited to have you today.
Thanks, Joanna.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit why you're so passionate about your topic this year at the conference?
Sure. So a magic wand for behavior change. What we're going to be talking about is making changes at the unconscious level in the unconscious mind, and how that empowers us to be really effective in driving behavior change. As nutritionists, certainly we've all had the experience where information is not sufficient to drive behavior change. Sometimes we can teach people what's going on with them, what they need, what they could be doing to alleviate symptoms or lean into better health. But that doesn't always translate to compliance. It doesn't always translate to them changing their behavior. And it's not because clients have a nefarious agenda to thwart us as coaches and nutritionists. It's because behavior change is tricky, and the human nervous system is not logical. It's not linear. It doesn't always do the most logical things, right? Logic is not the most potent driving force in our lives. And so what I'm going to be talking about is how we as nutritionists can identify and then reframe and release self-limiting beliefs, unconscious blocks to changing behavior, changing the way we self-identify, changing the way that we experience ourselves in the world. And in doing so, we can really open things up for clients to lean into the salient and high quality advice that we're providing.
So that's what we're going to learn to expect to learn from your presentation. Why are you
Yes. Why am I
passionate
passionate?
about
Yeah,
why are you passionate about behavioral change? What connected you to
sure. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Well, I'm the founder of a clinic called LifeCraft, and everything we do at LifeCraft is about bringing people into what we call a state of fully human. This is being fully human. This means clear on your gifts, free to express your gifts in service to the world, living a life that is purposeful, meaningful, fulfilling. And of course, those things automatically result in the highest levels of abundance available to us. And we know that when our unconscious mind is driving our behavior and creating a conscious experience from trauma-informed beliefs, illusory self-limitations, this fully human life precludes us. We also know that the unconscious mind, which can take on trauma-informed beliefs that will limit us, those beliefs are completely changeable, completely changeable. This is software, not hardware. And
Mhm.
so we're passionate about making these changes because we can do so in a way that is safe, gentle, profoundly effective, permanent, and it's just a beautiful way to bring people into the fully human life that they deserve. So we're really passionate about this, and I love the idea that I'm going to get to share this with nutritionists who are empowering their clients around nutrition, which we all know to be foundational to living a life of vitality and fullness that we all deserve. And the only thing better than giving people really high quality nutrition advice is giving them advice that they're going to be able to lean into and action in their lives, right?
So in your presentation, will you be giving us some clear strategies as nutritionists that we can implement with our clients, we can take away from the conference and just start using in our practice?
That's right. Yeah. So I've only got, I think, about 20 minutes. So it's going to be pretty punchy. We're going to come in pretty hot. And I'm going to give a brief overview of the human nervous system in a way that will help you understand these techniques. And then I'm going to show you some really simple techniques that you can use to soften self-limiting beliefs and empower clients around making behavior change that's truly in their own self-interest. The funny thing about self-limiting beliefs is that the unconscious mind is driving them because it thinks that's keeping you safe. The
Mhm.
unconscious mind has taken on an erroneous belief, like you don't deserve, it's not available to you, safety is not available to you, you're not lovable, you're not enough, something like this. And now it's going to drive behavior that it thinks is loving you,
Mhm.
but actually is taking you away from power. So we're going to teach you how to reset that, reorient the unconscious mind, which is incredibly powerful, towards the things, the behaviors that you want. And now you can align a client's unconscious mind with the outcomes they've come to you to create.
Exciting. I can't wait. Now, we love to ask all of our speakers if maybe you have a hidden talent or a fun fact about yourself that people might not know about.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'll step on a limb here, John, and I'll say that this work that we're doing here at LifeCraft, it's very purpose driven, and it's the result of a surrender. the tools and the beautiful work that we're doing. It's not something that we wrote on a whiteboard 5 years ago and we've been creating ever since. It's been channeled through us as we've surrendered. And along that process, I've experienced an opening of, you could say, gifts and intuitions that I didn't know anybody could have, and certainly not me. And so one interesting thing about me that I'll share is that I'm I'm able to see things in people's bodies and feel things in people's bodies, and it sounds crazy, but there's a vibration, there's an energy to how our bodies operate, and the relationship between the things we eat in our bodies. And so it allows me to see certain places in the body where there's tension, where there's illness, either developing or has developed, and I'm able to guide people to the roots of those things and help them make shifts in the way they're living, the things that they're eating, to bring their body back into balance.
Mhm, mhm. I love that, and it does not sound crazy. You'll be speaking to a whole group of holistic health coaches and
Right,
practitioners
right.
that all believe in energy and self-care and really intuitively
Sure.
eating and listening to our bodies. So I think we're all be very excited to what you're talking about this year at the conference. So thank you so much for taking time to join us today.
Absolutely. It's been my pleasure. Thanks for chatting.
Yeah, don't forget to grab your ticket still for our 16th annual conference. They are still on sale today. You will not want to miss this presentation and others at this year's conference. Thanks so much, Greg.
Thanks, Joanna.